We're on SAT Practice Test 8, Math Section 1, Question 22. What's the level of difficulty here? Stupid hard. Almost always the last question in Section 1 is stupid hard. We've got this function. It says the function g is defined by g of x equals f of x plus 5. For what value of x does g of x reach its minimum? So let's just write down what we're looking for. One word, minimum. And then what you're doing is you're going to take this function and you're going to follow these directions, which says add. You can do x plus 5. It means that every time you see an x, you're going to add 5 to it. So let's just start by rewriting this function here. 4 times how many x's here? 2 of them. So it's x plus 5 times x plus 5. Every x, I got to add 5 to it. Plus 64, there's another x plus 5, plus 262. Okay, we're going to take these terms one at a time. So we're going to deal with this completely before we move on. So this is 4 times, I'm going to FOIL this, x plus 5 times x plus 5, x squared plus 10x plus 25. Not done. Now I've got to do 4 times x squared, 4x squared, plus 4 times 10x, 40x, plus 4 times 25, 100. And now I'm done with that. So now I'm going to deal with this guy. Plus 64x, that's easy enough, plus 64 times 5. Definitely calculator math. 320. And then I just still got this 262 hanging out over here. And now I can combine terms. Here's an x squared term. Are there any others? No. Little trick here, once you're done with that term, cross it out. Next thing is the x terms, 40x and 64x. Use your calculator. 40 plus 64. That's 104x. I'm going to get rid of those. And then now I just got 100 plus 320 plus 262. This part doesn't matter, but we don't necessarily know that at this point. Okay. All of this reduces to this thing right here. You're looking for a minimum. A quadratic minimum, you just have to remember this. It's negative b over 2a. Why? Because math people say so. A quadratic function looks like ax squared plus bx plus c. So what is your a term? A is 4. What is your b term? B is 104. C term doesn't matter because it's not in the quadratic minimum thing. So it's negative b, negative 104 over 2 times a, 2 times 4, which is 8. You're so close. Use your calculator. And you get negative 13. And that's the answer to this hard question. It's A. You get it right. And now you get to move on to section 2.